That's for sure. For anything.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
this. So listen, here, hello everybody. Lakeisha Michelle here, the CEO stylist. Go to lakeishamichelle.com for more information on just designing life on your terms, your life and your business, right? Because your business gets you to the life that you love. So anyway, the moral of the story is this. I see a lot that are saying like things about working from home, and I get this message a lot from people who are just starting out who may have to work from home. What I think is funny is that people act like things are not going to change. It's 2018. If you're a beauty professional, do you know how much I got paid to go to a celebrity's house in LA because they don't want to be in the public? And it's not because they're like, and then I've gotten paid by women who aren't celebrities who don't want to be in no salon. Because why? Salon professionals are have been just dogging the industry. But here's the reality, guys. I've done both. When I moved to LA, I didn't know nobody. I worked from home illegally and built a six-figure business. And guess what? Yes, I had a little salon environment. At the end of the day, it was still at a house. There's this misconception that you're not professional if you work from home. That's a lie. That's not true. You're not professional if you're not professional. That's what the statement is. You can do either or. Now, there are rules that you should abide by with each choice. But to look down on someone who is working from home doesn't make sense at all. Because what I think when people look down on it, they're referencing a horrible experience. What do you guys think? Tell me. But I have just done so much hair and the funny thing is when I stopped doing hair in the salon and went full time online, my highest paying clients actually said they would rather come to my house, even though I had a luxurious studio. They said they just loved the way that I did hair at home. They just loved it. And guess what? I had a little area where I did hair, but we were still at the kitchen sink. You know what I'm saying? So, and clients don't care. Celebrities on like, I think it's just a misconception that you don't make six figures. I did hair illegally in California for a year straight. Hell, over a year. You're not even supposed to do hair in Inglewood at your house. Everybody in the hood in Inglewood is doing hair at their house. So here's what this message is about, for real though. Because at the end of the day, you have to have a vision for your business, okay? And if you don't have a vision, then you will be flip-flopping and doing some of anything and everything. But sometimes you have to start at home. All these people, like sometimes you do have to start at home, or sometimes things change and you are at home. I got plenty of friends who have salons, but they have a salon at their house too. It's for the days that they don't feel like going into the salon. Like, it's 2018. Y'all need to recognize that clients are actually in preference of mobile stylists. Do you know that mobile stylists are on the rise? Meaning that they're going to come to the house. There's a misconception that you can't take everybody when you're working from home. Well, here's the reality of that statement. You shouldn't take everybody anyway. Whether I'm in a studio, whether I'm at my crib, I don't serve everyone, right? And that sounds crazy, but I know who my ideal customer is. That's why you need to know your customer avatar. Take these notes down, y'all. Have a vision for what you want to do in your beauty business or your business in general, and then know who's gonna benefit from what you offer. Because if you know that, my clientele would actually only want to come to my home. Because and these are women who will literally, all I need is about 10, 15 women to make me six figures each year. See, it's not a lot of people. People think it is, but it's actually not. When you understand what being a professional is, and when you understand that it has nothing to do with the things outside of you and everything to do with the things inside of you. Inside of you. Inside of you. So you could be in a fabulous, I've been to some amazing establishments and got the worst service. So the misconception is that if you're home, you have to be ghetto, you can't take deposits, you have to only do the lowest of the low. No, you attract who you are. So if you attract cheap people, maybe you cheap. Maybe you're appearing cheap. Maybe you are appearing low mentality, so that's what you attract. Tough cookie to chew on, but hey, when you actually just be real with yourself, you can fix it. You know what I'm saying? So for my people, I get the message a lot when you're just struggling if you at home. Well, you got to do what you can do. Now, here's the deal. Don't use that as an excuse, because I also started in the studio paying rent money that I didn't have. So There's no right or wrong answer. It's what works best for you. And the real answer is whatever you do and wherever you are, be the best service provider you can be, because that's what's going to get you paid. It's not trying to be the fanciest. It's not trying to be the, most popular. It's doing an amazing job. That's what gets people to come back. That's what gets people to trust you. You don't need a lot of people. I teach people how to be booked as beauty professionals, but the reality is, because you need to build a habit of marketing yourself as second nature. And then the other part is you need to deliver service so good, ooh, look at that Maserati, that you actually, that's cute. I don't know what I want. Okay, you need to deliver service so good that you actually make people book you so where other people can't even get in with you, because you're only doing the same people every week, because they're just like, we want all that you have, and there it is. You got to get your car, baby?
Yeah, you're gonna have to push your button set for you. I'll get you.
Thank you, honey. So that's my spiel for the day. Stop listening to people who, oh Jesus, it's so irritating. There's no one rule. Like, who cares about these rules that people make? Thank you, honey. Mwah. So you have to figure your own thing out. Moral of the story. What works best for you? How do you figure your own thing out? Here's what's good. All you have to do is actually ask yourself, self, what do you want? Because that's what's important. How does this work for me? Some of you guys are moms and blah, blah, blah. Listen, figure it out. It can happen for you. I worked from home. Honey, I love working from home. I had a sister daughter here. Like, it is what it is. Not because of anything other, that's my sister, and my baby got to be cute for her dance rehearsal, her dance thing tonight. But the moral of the story is, what works for you, make it work. And the real key is to be the most excellent service provider ever. And I only attract high-end customers. Why? Because that's what I present. And it doesn't mean I need to go post a Gucci bag. You ain't never seen me post no Gucci bag, because you don't have to do that. That's what people telling you have to do. People are attracted to your heart and your mentality, okay? Your skill grows. Your skill is always growing. It's forever growing. If you're not growing your skill, then you just might as well just roll over and go get a regular job, because your skill is the thing that keeps you paid. Your skill is going to always grow. So people will start with you before you have the perfect skill. You're welcome. I work at home. Child, I would love to go to my nail tech house right now. Like, it's 2018. Don't nobody want to sit in no salon. I'm sorry. I don't want to sit in the salon. I get irritated going to nail salons because it's a million people. People, I will pay. And so the whole thing is also you got to check your mindset. Because if you think that there's not enough customers, if you think that it's overwatered, what people are saying, it's too many salons, it's too many. If you have this mentality that there's a lack of customers or a lack of something, then you're going to have a hard time. So I think it's funny because you can actually get to where you have a lot of clientele. I've met so many people that are popular on social media giving this advice about don't do this and don't do that. And then when I talk to them, they be like, so Keisha, what you think? They have no self-confidence. Hi, babe. What? Yeah, I'm finna follow you. No self-confidence in growing. They're scared of it, and they've done well, which is amazing, but they also have a mental block. And this is why you guys see me switching my YouTube content to more mental stuff, because that is the thing that's going to get you everything else. It is not popularity. It is not a Gucci bag post and a bikini shot in the Bahamas and, all the typical stuff that people are doing on social media. It's actually quite hilarious if you even fall for that, because here's the deal. A trip is not expensive. Do you know how much it cost me to go to Barcelona this last time? I literally booked Barcelona. I just came back from Barcelona. I spent 2 weeks in Barcelona recently. That's like my new second summer home. I love Barcelona. But I spent, some time there, and my round trip ticket last minute was $677. Like, what is that? That ain't nothing, right? I bought it last minute, and I got lucky and had seats by myself, so I could stretch out and everything. I didn't get first class. Last time I went, first class was like $3,500 each way, right? But it's not, my point is that it's not expensive to travel, guys. So all these travel posts and these Gucci bag posts, boo, get a heart, people. And it's fun. You can do it. I love a good luxury everything. Y'all know luxury that's what you need. You need luxury everything. And luxury is also relative to what you like. So for me, luxury is all my Apple products versus a bag, because I don't care about no bag. You know what I'm saying? So it's all relative. you can design the life that you want. For me, I want to be able to work when I feel like it, with whoever I like, whenever I like, from anywhere in the country. And so I decided to design that for myself. And, you know, so you have to use your business, because the business is a tool to get you the life that you want. So you can literally take the hair industry and create the success that you want to see. Okay, guys, is this like a wreck? What's happening here? What are these people doing? So you have to actually, I'm so nosy. You have to actually decide, wait, what do I want? That's why I said it starts with a vision. If you don't have a vision, then you're just going to be flip-flopping and following all kind of random advice. And my thing is, look at your heart. What does your heart say? What feels good for you? And the thing I tell people all the time is think on paper. I'm totally ranting right now. I may or may not have had a glass of champagne. But listen, I want to live in that neighborhood. I'm going to go over there too. I've been driving by the houses and I'm like, I want to live there and I am going to make it happen. And so it is. But anyway, listen, what do you want? You decide what you want and stop at, like, for real. Like, it's one thing to take advice, even from me, but look into your heart. What does your heart say when you listen to me? One thing I know is real recognize real. My daddy taught me that when I was a kid. That's the old gangster rule, baby. Real recognize real, period, point blank. You know when somebody fake and you know when somebody whatever. So, you know, just pay attention. What feels real in your heart? And listen, sometimes you are misguided by other things and you just have to learn the lesson. You follow somebody, you know, because you thought what was real, because maybe you was a little shallow at the time. So you recognize, you know, whatever. Here's the reality. You get to have all. You get to have all. You get to have whatever you want. So really, you have to get clear on what you want. So instead of following with whatever everybody's doing, figure out what you want. What do you want? That is the question of the day. What you want, child? And don't be scared to ask for it. Don't be scared to ask for it. What is it that you want? You don't get into business so that you can you get into business for yourself so that you can use it as a tool to get you to the life that you want. Why in the hell would you start a business just so you can brag about it? Psych, I don't need that brag. I can go get a regular job. Even with no degree, I had a nice job. I can go work corporate, and there's skills and stuff that you can acquire to be in the corporate world, and you have a consistent check, so you don't have to worry about managing a business. Okay, managing a business is a thing that is not easy, and people make it more glamorous than it is, but it requires hustle and work. No matter anything else, if you don't put no work in, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of work to be able to just live where you want, work where you want, do whatever you want. It's a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? And it's work that doesn't even feel like work to me because I love it. So how about getting obsessed with your skill in such a way that it designs the life that you want, because you actually have the authority to do that. So I wanted to make this video just for you who is sitting at home wondering if you are ghetto because you do hair from home, or if you can't charge a certain thing. I just answered one of my members last night. They were like, well, I'm starting from zero, so can I take a deposit? You know, and I was like, what? Starting from zero doesn't mean that you can't be a professional. Taking a deposit has it lets people know that you're a professional, okay? Professional. And that you mean business, and it actually scares away the fakey, flaky people, and it actually makes you look better. You know what I'm saying? Like, you actually care about your job and you actually want the person to show up. So when you start out, yes, you can take a deposit. $25, why not? You know what I'm saying? We need to look at real. Okay. Tiny says, say that. Nailed by me, says facts. Yes, honey, you're speaking right to me. I love it. I am Gina. Love this realness. Yes, I work at home. Thanks for the advice. You're welcome. I love it. I'm doing that right now. Hey. What's up, Tiny? Thank you. Somebody said, I need to hear this. Notes, have a vision, know who's going to benefit from it. Exactly. If they think they're going to do hair from home, they should create a professional environment. When I did hair from home, I turned my sunroom into a salon. I bought it. Of course. So if you choose, yeah, let's talk about that. Good looking out, Tiny. If you choose to do hair from home, just make sure that you have a professional setup. So that's definitely important. If you do hair from home, Make sure that you have a professional setup. Don't nobody want to look at your kids, your carpet nasty, put some on top of that. You know what I'm saying? That's what part of being a professional is. You have to actually make sure that, think about how you want people to treat you. So if I want respect, am I going to have you walking into my house with the house dirty? Am I going to have roaches? Is my kid going to be running around everywhere? Do you want somebody else's kid running around in your face? I don't think so. I don't want to look at children when I'm getting my me time. So I wouldn't do that for my customer. Do I want, you know, when I go somewhere, do I want somebody to give me some water in a sexy glass? Yes. So will I do that to my customer? Yes. It is literally the fact of treat people how you want to be treated. So you attract, and people will treat your business how you let them treat your business. And you tell them how to treat your business by what you do. It ain't about what you say. I can tell you all day that I'm luxurious, but when you're in my presence, you really feel it. Because what you people be looking for is like a car, a bag, or whatever. But when you're in my presence, you see how I roll. You go, oh snap! Like yeah, that's what. It's a difference. It's because it's not about what we say; it's about what we do. So same thing in the business. Like it's one thing to say that you're a professional, but the real deal is gonna come down to how am I treated. I've been to popular people's stuff and you get treated like crap, but it's real pretty. I'm sorry. It's about how, and you tell people how you treat them by what you do. So if you're doing hair from home, then you definitely need to have a standard because you are paid directly in relation to your proportion, whatever the word is I'm trying to say. If Top don't get out this car and get my you are paid in proportion to how you treat people. And yes, I'm doing all this stuff the most is what we like to call it. Doing the most. Doing the most. Hi, baby. Cute. Thank you. Huh? I'm still ranting. Top be like, what are you talking about? So that is the moral of the story is just know that how you treat people is what matters. And of course, your salon environment. Listen, if you need help with developing a salon environment, I have a class. It's called 12 Days, 12 Classes. Actually, I have to go upstairs and put that on my website. I'm just gonna release that for you guys because I released it at the beginning of the year. People love that class because I teach you how to create a salon experience, how to create a YouTube channel, all of these things. It's pretty fabulous. Everybody got results. Yes, honey. Everybody got massive results from that class because I went over so many things, how to pay yourself, how to create a salon experience. Okay, you can, and I talk about all these things about like not having a ghetto environment because at the end, sometimes people don't even know they ghetto. So the funny thing is we love talking about ghetto people, but sometimes you don't know they ghetto. And to like the more money you make, the more you realize, oh wow, there's other levels of life and class. And when you travel, you meet people and you see different cultures and your mind is expanded. So that's why I'm always ranting because I can't give advice from one side. That's not fair. You know what I'm saying? I can only speak on what I know. And my goal is to always be seeking different, to understand. You have to seek to understand things. Now, here's what I don't understand. Why do Top live at the top? It's just too much. Jesus.
It's too much.
It's too much. I can't wait to move, y'all. We've been house hunting. We don't know what we want to do. We change our mind every week. First we find a house, then we find a high rise, then we find something. It's too much. We can't figure it out. But the moral of the story is this here, people. The moral of the story is, what was this whole rant about? Whew, ADD. This a mess. Oh, Jesus. After this video, oh, thank you, Tiny. Put the website in the comments. Okay, I'm done. In a minute, my sister's about to come over, and I'm going to flat iron my little niece hair. So I guess I'll go live and show some hair stuff, because that's what people originally followed me for. But right now, I just be on this mental stuff, because that's what matters. Nothing else matters if your mind ain't right. That's why you see people get all this money and still be getting in dumb trouble. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Why? Because they're not seeking their soul. They're not seeking their mental. It's everything in your mind, because your mind and your words create your reality. Oh, the golf course is beautiful today. And I have allergies. I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace out. go to LakeishaMichelle.com. Thank you. I'm going to go take a Zyrtec. And I need to go put the link for 12 days, 12 classes. And the book Stylist, which is helping you build your clientele. So I'm going to go put those links on my website because I took them down. So you guys can get into it and stop worrying about what other people think and do what works best for you. But always be a professional first. That is the moral of the story. Thank you, guys. I got to... Bye, y'all. Oh, Jesus.